The number of Americans infected with coronavirus is growing faster than my hoard of Werther's Originals. Don't look at me like that. No one's gonna miss them. I wanted to learn more about what's happening in the hospitals right now, so I did a video call with an ER doctor who is out there on the front lines. This is Dr. Shuhan He, who works at Boston's Mass General. I'm 90% sure he wasn't wearing pants for this interview, but then again, I wasn't either. What are you seeing out there? Because I've seen nothing and I am terrified.
We really started to see this weekend a really significant uptake of incredibly sick patients. So patients are coming in back to back to back to back, needing to get ventilated and intubated and then sent to the ICU. And that's not something we see with any other disease.
Does coronavirus exclusively affect older people, or can it also, let's say, hit like late night TV hosts and their staff or whatever?
So everyone is part of this. Something like 20% of the 25 to 44 year olds are getting incredibly sick and hospitalized. 20 to 44 year olds very, very ever rarely get hospitalized for anything. That's really scary.
I thought talking about this was going to make me feel better. Yeah. And sadly, the numbers of people with coronavirus is increasing every day, and scientists are racing to keep up. Can you tell us, how does coronavirus spread?
It's formally spread via droplets. The question scientifically has always been, how small are those particles and how long do they live in the air? There was some science last week that showed if someone had a cloud of coronavirus, right, from coughing, they could just stick in the air for an hour to 3 hours, right? It can stay on surfaces for up to days.
I wish that I had half the determination and perseverance that COVID-19 has.
It'd be incredible, wouldn't it?
What can we as normal, frightened humans do to prevent this virus from spreading?
The first is wash your hands. The second is don't go out to things you don't need to go out to. And if you do go out, make sure you're not sick. It doesn't matter what city you live in, what state you live in, right? If one person is sick, they will transmit to me. That is how diseases and illnesses work. We're on this together right now.
Does we also include Rand Paul? Because he went to the gym. I always knew that I hated him for a reason. And here we go. While state governments are taking this seriously, the federal government is dragging its heels compared to other countries that flattened the curve. Nations like South Korea, Germany, and even human rights repressing
China.
What does the government of China do when someone emerges with a case of this virus?
When people have the virus, they're getting isolated from the people who they love.
Where do they get placed?
In hotels.
Do you think that we could use Trump hotels for that? Or is there just too much gonorrhea on the TV remotes and that would be too scary and dangerous?
There's a lot of hotels out there. I'm sure they'll figure something out.
It's a wild world when Trump hotels are the solution, not the problem.
What is scary about this is that doctors will start to have symptoms and they won't be able to go to work. We need more of a core infrastructure to help everyone get supplies to prevent us getting sick. That's frankly selfish of me and maybe Darwinian, right? I need to survive.
Yes, you do need to survive. You all need to survive. Please survive.
So I need things like face shields, goggles, masks, hairnets, gowns to protect me so I don't get sick.
And this is why Dr. He founded getusppe.org, a website that connects healthcare workers with suppliers and donors to assist in getting the personal protective equipment that they need to help fight coronavirus. Because if we can't save the doctors, they can't save us. Thank you so much for talking. Let's social distance high five. Ready?
Yeah.
Go!
Like that?
Like that?
Okay, so, oh, no. So is it like this?
If you have protective equipment and masks at home or the ability to sew some, go to getusppe.org to learn how to donate it.